Hello guys, and welcome to episode 5 of this tutorial series for Rust. On this episode I will talk about how to make armor, give you a couple of combat tips, and an upgrade to the base I made in episode 4. So this is how I upgraded my base. This is on a new server because the old one was closed. When you have placed all the foundations, make a couple more, walk around the whole building, and wherever you can place a foundation around it except at the front door, because else I wouldn't be able to get in easy. Place the foundations and then a pillar in the middle. You do this so people can't place a pillar and a stair to get in your house easier, like from the top, since it was open in the first episode. So let's go check out the inside. This is how I've built the inside. Doorways everywhere. I haven't built a couple of metal doors yet. Then the second floor is where I keep my stuff. This is the interior. I placed a couple of windows for defense, so if someone would be like at the side of my house, I could come here with a gun and just shoot outside without having to run outside, which makes it a lot safer for me to shoot, and I'll be more difficult to hit. I got a room with all the chests with stuff, not really a lot of in it yet. And you might be wondering what this doorway is for. This is for when you are here and they reach the first floor. And they breach that door. You can just open this door, shoot and close it, and you can kill them. And when you close the door, there would be a door as well, so you can't use it. You get an easier shot at them than they have at you, so the chance of killing them before they kill you is a lot bigger. And how to make armor. At the moment I don't have any cloth on me. These armor sets were given to me by an admin. I'll put his name in the description, and thanks for that. The only armors I've unlocked at the moment is cloth armor. For the helmet you need 5 cloth, the vest you need 10 cloth, the pants you need 8 cloth, and the boots are 3 cloth. And the cloth armor gives you a total of 33 bullet resistance, 33 melee resistance, 20 explosion resistance, and 25 cold resistance. It's better than no armor, and it will keep you away from cold. At the moment I don't think cold actually does any damage, but I bet later in the game, during the nights etc., cold will do damage to you, so you would have to make a fire or something to keep warm, unless you have cloth armor or better. And the next step you can get is radiation armor. If you get the radiation armor, it's not as good as the leather armor, but a bit better than cloth armor, or it used to be. They changed it. You get 20 bullet resistance, 20 melee, 95 for explosions, 140 for radiation. The cloth armor doesn't give you any radiation protection, and against cold it's 100. And radiation armor, you can wear it whenever you want, but when I wear radiation armor, I usually go in like radiate places like Small Red Town from the 3rd episode. And if when I'm new to the server, I usually walk around in cloth armor until I unlock the full leather armor suit. I'll just walk around in leather armor because that gives more protection than cloth armor and isn't that expensive compared to cloth armor, so it's worth it. And you get 40 bullet resistance, 50 melee resistance, 40 explosion, 40 radiation protection, and 50 cold protection. And this is like not that expensive, but you have to get all the blueprints before you are able to craft it. I don't have any of them yet, so I can't make them. And then the best armor in the game right now is Kevlar armor, which gives you a total of 85 bullet resistance and melee resistance, 60 explosion resistance, 20 radiation resistance, and 40 cold resistance. This is the best armor you can use for defending your own base or going out to raid other bases. But it's also the most expensive armor, so I wouldn't recommend walking around it all the time with your Kevlar armor. People are scared of you if you have Kevlar armor, that's true, but it's so expensive, in my opinion, that I just don't walk around with it compared to the leather armor. Because if you want a Kevlar helmet, you already need like low quality metal or copper to make it. So the next thing are combat tips. What you can make, what I always carry a couple of, is I didn't build them yet, is, let's see, wood barricades. You can make them for 30 wood each, and what they do is they can provide yourself some cover. So let's say you would be walking around and all of a sudden you get shot at. What you can do is, like, you got one of these barricades, you just look, you are walking like an open area, you just grab your wood barricade, place it, and you got a place where you can hide behind, grab your gun, shoot back, or make up a plan of where you want to run to or whatever, and just take some time to actually make up a plan, because usually they aren't that close to you, and if they are, you're usually already dead in the beginning of the game, because if you don't have a gun to shoot back, you can't do anything against them. So the best thing to do then is just to run away. Further on, when you have a plan, you just decide if you want to go back or not. And if you have a mouse with hotkeys like I do, I got all my numbers 1 to number 6 on my mouse, so I can switch easily from gun to gun. And if you have like a macro or something you can do it, because it will really come in handy if you are in a battle. Like medkits, I usually put my medkits on number 3, since it's really easy for me to get to. And number 1 and number 2 are guns, different guns. And 4, 5 or 6 is like on 4 I place like my barricades, and makes it a lot easier for me to make or to keep an eye out on what I can do. And the prices, I'll make up a small tab at the end where you can see how much everything costs in the end of the video. Next episode I will talk about the other people, like what people do around here, like what they usually do if you start, and how you can make like a new design. In my opinion, you shouldn't make your first base higher than these two levels. Like mine is hidden quite far away in a mountain, and if you look from, let's say, here, you can't even see it anymore. So if you are down there, even if you walk around here randomly, it's really difficult to see the base. If I would add another floor on it now, I can already see it from down here. So it will be a lot, you will attract a lot more attention. And if you have this filled with doors, they will need, for this door alone, it's 2 C4. Then the next door is another 2 C4. Then this door is another 2 C4, so that's 6 C4. Then another door, that's 8 C4 they have to waste or to use to just get on the second floor, and then another 2 to get in my chest room. So that would be 10 C4 they will have to use to get to my chest room, since you are unable to make a stair for an easier access in my base. I hope you guys, and that's about it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any questions or anything, you can always contact me on YouTube, or since shortly I got a Facebook page running, I'll put a link of it in the description, and you can look me up on Facebook, and you can post anything there and I will answer them as quickly as possible. You can also put requests down there, and like, what game do you want to see me play, or what would you like to see in a tutorial series? Any questions you have, or tips, or anything, just post it on my Facebook page and I'll get to you as soon as possible. This was Faltain Gaming. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.